Hey, it's Dad. Horror movie Dad here. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. This is our first D3 of October. October is a great month. Do you all know why? I'll give you a couple guesses. No guesses? Well, number one, Halloween, of course. Number two, my birthday. Yeah, it's the day before Halloween. 2 days of fun in October. October 30th, my birthday. October 31st, Halloween. Kenny is here. He's requested to join. Let's welcome Dinero with open arms. Punctual as ever. Need a bottle.
I'm too scared to use the bottle.
Well, you're not on a bridge, so you're all right.
Well, technically, this Instagram is a bridge for us.
It is. A digital bridge into terror.
Yes, into terror.
Right. We got Guitar Bick and Nutpack in the house. What's up, fellas?
Dude, shout out to Nutpack. Shout out to Guitar Bick. Those guys are the true D3 supporters. I actually asked Nutpack if he wanted to join the live at the very end just to give his quick review, like when we're doing our review, like the final thing. So,
Sure. I'm in.
All right.
I'm in. If he wants to, I am in.
Good, man. Dude, let's all right, so what made you choose this movie?
Well, you know what? There wasn't really that much thought into choosing this movie. I have a huge watch list, okay? I have this huge watch list on Letterboxd. It's literally like 500 movies. Most of them are horror movies that I haven't seen before. Some are that I've seen. And then what's cool is you can filter it by streaming service. Because I went on the Letterboxd and I filtered it by the streaming services that I have. And then I went down the list. And I was like, okay, Empty Man, check the overall ratings. It was rated above a 3 out of 5 stars. Even though that's always a sign of something not being good. But yeah, so that's why I chose it. It wasn't anything. It was a last minute choice. I did want to do Ouija, Origin of Terror, but you said you just watched it, so I'd rather.
And I liked that movie. That movie was good. Mike Flanagan directed it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Did you watch Haunting of Hill House?
Yes.
He did that one. So yeah, I like Mike Flanagan's stuff a lot. He's really good.
Haunting of Hill House is great.
Yeah. What did you think of Haunting of Bly Manor?
I've only watched the first 2 episodes of it, and I didn't continue. And that was like when it first came out.
Yeah.
So I heard
supposedly he just put out a new one on Netflix. It's called the Mass or Midnight Mass.
Midnight Mass.
Yeah.
So I have that on my list too. Dude, there's so much shit to watch, bro. There's not enough time.
Dude, I see you got a new haircut.
Yeah, dude, I did just cut it off, bro.
Usually you cut it off during spring and summertime. What made you go for the gusto?
I was just sick of the hair and I didn't want to go to a barber, so.
Dude, you know what? Hey, when you don't have to go to a barber, bro, you grab your clippers, dude. You just fucking put it on the setting that you like. And obviously, we all here have seen that you have mastered the craftsmanship of growing a beard. So yeah,
the beard with the goatee, bro.
Yeah, man, that's an epic goatee. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous, dude.
Thank you, bro. You know what? It's extremely annoying.
Why is that?
Dude, remember when you had tons of hair and you had the Steven Seagal ponytail?
Yeah.
All right. Think of that, but on your chin while you're sleeping.
Do you ever wake up with your like all the way up your nose?
Dude, this.
Oh my god, that's funny.
So yeah, I sleep and sometimes like I'll move my head and I'll go like this and I'll come down on the pillow and I'll be like this. It's like, dude.
What about eating food like potato salad and shit?
Bro, tons of food gets stuck in it, man. Whenever I'm done, like normally you eat food and it'll drop down your lip or drop on your plate. The beard will catch it and I'll still wipe it, but of course the crustiness is still gonna be there.
Bro, do you shampoo and condition that shit, or do you just
Yeah.
there you go.
Shampoo, condition. I got beard oil too.
There you go.
Moves it out, but it's rough, man. It goes in any direction, bro. It's like you point it in that direction and it goes out.
Bro, I'm all about that Pantene Pro Vitamins.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it? Face?
No, well, it's a shampoo and conditioner. I lather it up with my beard, make sure it's nice and fluffy, nice and. They say you're not supposed to do it, but I highly disagree because I've gone with like when I don't shampoo or condition my beard, I notice that it gets like it's just I don't know, it's just a lot thicker and like just.
They tell you to shampoo and condition your beard.
They say not to do it because it's like
Why?
because they say that it like kills like your natural oils that are supposed to be in the beard. But for me, when I condition it and I'll even blow dry that shit, bro. Like, cause when you get out the shower, like, dude, like you have to like it like drips everywhere, bro. You got like a wet beard, like
Yeah.
Especially, me, I'm like a guy that goes to work last minute, so I hop in the shower and like I don't have time to fucking just, get a towel and just fucking rub my face like hella fast. I get the blow dryer, bro, and just...
Especially when you go downtown, bro.
Bro, do you ever blow dry your balls when you get out of the shower?
Never. I've never done that.
Okay. It's actually quite the feeling.
Awesome.
Well, it's actually not the balls. It's like the whole like taint area. You get it nice and you need it nice and dry, so you don't because if it's kind of swamp ass, you would start to chafe. So
okay, I like these inside private tips.
Yeah, and baby powder works really good, dude.
Baby powder is everything's friend, bro.
Yeah, baby powder.
So yeah, empty man.
Empty man. No, real quick. Hey, Josh, when you use baby powder, like, do you put it in your hand first, and then do you like squat and like fucking like pat your fucking taint, or do you like go in? Do you go on your bed and throw your hand? You throw your legs up and then you shake the fucking baby powder, or do you just like get like a good handful and just fucking just rub it all down there, dude? How do you do it, bro?
I like you want the inside scoop, bro. Oh, man. Oh, it went dark.
It did, bro. It's the empty man.
Hey, I'll put it in my hand, bro, and then do my business.
Do your business?
My hand. I'm not a free shaker on the body. I'm a free shaker in the hand.
So it's like you get the baby powder and then you pour it in your hand, and it's like when you buy a soda in the vending machine and then you gotta grab your change, like you gotta grab it in there. Like sometimes the quarter doesn't necessarily fall right to you. You gotta like get in there and fucking figure out where I
love how you just compared putting baby powder on your taint to grabbing quarters out of a soda machine.
Bro, it's next time you use the soda machine at any place and you grab your quarter or whatever change you get, just think of that.
That's all I will be thinking about from now on. It's embedded now.
Dude, all right, I got a lot of things to say about this movie, dude.
All right, so I chose The Empty Man randomly. It was kind of a movie I wanted to see back when it was released about a year ago or so, but I never really got the itch to watch it until I randomly saw it on my watch list and was thinking about what to watch for D3. So it's recent. It's 2020. So here's a little synopsis and tagline. So The Empty Man, released in 2020. The first night you hear him, the second night you see him, the third night he finds you. After a group of teens from a small Midwestern town begin to mysteriously disappear, the locals believe it is the work of an urban legend known as the Empty Man. As a retired cop investigates and struggles to make sense of the stories, he discovers a horrific secret that puts his life and the lives of those close to him in grave danger. Yeah.
Dude, so, I want to say that this movie had one of the longest prologues ever.
And I will say that prologue was excellent.
What's that?
The prologue was excellent. I loved it.
Dude, I was going to save this for I'll save it for later. But okay. Yes, the prologue was excellent.
Yes, we'll say that for right now.
One of my favorite parts of the movie.
Oh yeah, dude, it's by far my favorite part of the entire movie is the prologue. And
the prologue was good.
Yeah, I love the setting, the mountains, you know, and that weird, creepy throat singing that was going on in the background.
Oh yeah,
I enjoyed it.
So where the hell? So these hikers are where, in like Bhutan or some shit like that? Like they're.
You know what? I'm not sure where they were, but I was thinking Nepal for some reason.
Oh yeah, no, isn't Nepal where the Mount Everest is?
Yes.
Very cool. Yeah, no, it definitely has. It definitely has a Nepal effect. You know what vibe I got from the prologue is I felt like I was in a section of Disneyland or Disney World. I don't know why, but it felt like there's a spot there's a place in Disney World called Animal Kingdom, and I totally got like the vibes of Animal Kingdom, dude. I think there's a ride actually that you get to go on, and there's like a Yeti or like a.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a cool ride actually. I like that ride.
It was, dude. That Yeti is massive too. It is
massive, dude.
For those out there, we're not talking Matterhorn. We're talking. I think it's called Everest. Isn't the ride called Everest?
Maybe.
It is. Yeah, it's a cool ride at Animal Kingdom in Disney World. So yeah, that's. He says Ura Valley in Bhutan is what Nutpack's telling us.
Where is it? Oh, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I don't see the text.
Oh, you don't see the comments?
Somebody comment right now. Let me see if I comment.
Just commented right now, and he said it's in Ura Valley in Bhutan.
That's weird. I don't see the comments.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
All right. Well, I know that.
I just heard that you just said yo, and then Nutpack said that's where the prologue is located.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, but yeah, I love the setting. I like the eeriness. It was very eerie and creepy, especially with that throat singing. I like that throat singing stuff. So,
dude, so was the flute kind of like the glass bottle? Was that flute made of glass?
No, I think it was made of bone.
Bone, right?
Yeah.
And then they showed in the beginning of the movie that like weird fucking that Alien Covenant-esque like structure of skeletons and like multiple arms and like you don't know what it is. It looks like some crazy voodoo shit that you actually see on the Jungle Cruise ride in Disneyland, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of two things. Number one, it reminded me of the skulls or the skeleton piano that the Goonies play.
Ooh.
It reminded me of that.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yes. And then it also reminded me of the vigil for Gali Ma in Temple of Doom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you drink the black blood of Kali Ma.
We will become like them. We'll be alive, but like a nightmare. You drink blood, you don't wake up from nightmare. They will make me drink the blood of the Kali.
Was Short Round?
Black sleep of the Kali Ma.
Was Short Round Data?
Yes, same actor.
Wow. And he's like only in 2 movies, right? That was it. He's like boom, boom.
I know of him being in, dude.
Yeah, it's like, that's kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
like, you know, hey, you were that cool kid. I mean, he was in 2 epic movies, but all right. So we are at the prologue, right?
Right.
And so,
Bring us in, Kenny. Tell us how this thing starts.
so somebody gets injured, right? Somebody gets hurt,
Mhm.
and
Falls down the crack in the cave or whatever.
yeah, and then he's like in a coma, right, or something. He's like
in a trance or something.
he's in a trance, and that was Paul, right? It was Paul.
I don't remember the name.
So
Paul. Okay.
on the second day, right?
So before you start, it tells you, like, during this prologue, it says day 1, and then
Day 1. So basically, they cross this bridge, right? Remember, they crossed the crazy. How many, dude? You see hella bridges in this. Well, obviously, you have to be a bridge because that's how you call the empty man.
Right.
But they cross the bridge. I think it's Paul who gets hurt, and then one day he's missing, and they try to find him. And basically, Paul is like meditating, like he's basically meditating at the bridge because that's where it all started. Because he must have been, yes, that's right. He must have used that flute or whatever and was thinking about the empty man. But this is, I think, on day 3. It was such a long prologue. And then he like telepathically, like this movie has a lot to do with like telepathic shit, I feel.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of I'm saying this pun intended. There's a lot of emptiness going on in this movie. Like,
there is, man. There really is, dude.
Empty spaces to where, like, what, why, how?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions about a lot of shit.
Yeah,
so
it was kind of annoying. A lot of the emptiness that was a part of the movie, but I don't know if that was on purpose or not. It seemed like it was trying to be very sophisticated, but maybe it wasn't at all. But I really liked on day 2 where she looks outside the window during the blizzard and sees that figure.
Yeah.
Runs towards it, and then it's like just full of all this like ripped cloth and runs towards her.
That looks like a Grim Reaper.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. So okay, so Paul is meditating, and what does Paul do? He telepathically
crisscross applesauce. That's what Nutpack just said.
Hold on. Hey, I am going to hop out of this live and hop back in because I want to interact with our good friends.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Hop out and hop back in. Go. All right. So Kenny's having problems seeing the comments, so he's hopping out and hopping back in. But we're talking about the empty man. We're talking about the prologue. I believe we're on day 2, all the way to day 3, to where Paul, or whatever his name is sitting, like, kind of in yoga pose, you know, right in front of this crazy suspension bridge. So there we go. Here Kenny's coming back. Let's see if this works. And we'll go from there. Ooh, the empty man here.
Hey, it's the empty man.
Right?
Then the suicide after. All right, now I can read. I can read now. Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
Okay, so that's the prologue, and then the credits come in.
Yeah, so explain. I think you need to explain what happens, though.
Okay, so basically,
like while he's at the bridge, the scene was great. I loved it.
It was a really good scene.
Yeah.
So Paul telepathically makes one of the girl hikers, whatever, like stab one of the guys and then kills him. And then she basically he looks at her, and there's this thing with the empty man. There's this thing where you hear
like a whispering.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck are you saying? But he's basically looking at her, and almost there's a part in the movie where it looks like when he first speaks to her, it looks like something almost comes out of his mouth, like you can see like the soul of him, or like I mean, maybe it was just cold air, I don't know, but it made it look like it went into her, and that's when she started killing everybody, and she basically forces herself off the cliff, and then bam, boom, 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 boom.
I just love love how she just randomly pulls up the knife, runs towards the other dude, and stabs him like 3 times and pushes him off. And he turns around and just goes slash and slashes the chick on the neck.
Oh yes, that's right.
Falls, and she just falls back, and then the other one, and then she hears the whispers and just steps back on the cliff and just looks at the guy and just like commits suicide. Like,
oh, Nutpack says also in the cabin he whispers her to while she's sleeping. Very good knowledge, dude.
That whispering is so fucking annoying. The entire movie. I heard it. I was so annoyed, because I was watching it. A lot of the time when I watch these movies, I'll lay in my bed, I'll put my headphones on, my Bluetooth headphones, and I'll watch it on my screen. And you can really hear like the background music and the scores and everything like that.
So do you take mental notes, or like how do you, like, when you see something, like do you have a notepad by your bed, or like?
I use my iPhone, and I just type in.
Keywords, right?
Yeah, I have a note in my notes app, and I have a bunch of like bullet points of things I might want to mention. So.
Oh shit! Look, Heather Loves Horror just joined. What it do?
What's up, Heather? How you doing?
We're talking about The Empty Man. Thank you for joining. I know it's late where you're at, so we appreciate it.
And my cousin Joe jumped in too. Good to see him. He's been in a couple sessions. So, but yeah, welcome, Heather. Always good to have you.
Dude, it is hot as fucking donkey balls in here, bro. I gotta turn on the fan.
Dude, it's hot in here too. I'm hot in my room right now too.
Is it hot, dude? It's like, dude, when is this heat gonna end, dude? Fuck.
I don't know.
You like my shirt?
Yeah, I'm surprised you're wearing a Buccaneers shirt, bro.
Yeah, but you know only reason why, right?
Of course I know why. Tom Brady.
Oh, but you see the name?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right.
Of course. But you know what shirt I got on today because of the big win today?
Oh, yes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The big win. Dude, I'm going to the game on Saturday.
Oh, hell yeah. Heather Loves Horror says, how are you guys? I am doing good.
Doing wonderful. Wonderful right now, at least.
It's hot over here in California. It's still hot.
Yeah. Well, they call this the Indian summer, man. September and October, like normally September and October is really good weather in the Bay Area, especially by the coast in California. So these are the times to where you think it's going to be cold, but no, you get a heat wave. We got a heat wave right now. So.
Nutpack says, what is everyone drinking? I am just drinking seltzers.
I forgot. I'm doing my brandy as usual, but this time I'm going back to the OG brandy that we always do, Kenny. And what is that?
Crown Apple?
Brown apple, my friend. So.
Oh, Heather, you know what? Just because you said that, I got my Crown Peach in here. We'll take a shot later.
There we go.
Heather Loves Horror says, still hot in Texas, too. Oh, I bet it's hot in Texas. Damn. All right, so credits. So beginning credits. So it's funny. We've been how long have we been live for? We've only got to the beginning credits.
23 minutes.
23 minutes.
All right, let's go.
Hey, but you know what though? It was a very good prologue. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it.
You know what? It really deserved us to take some time on it because it was really good, and I don't want to spoil anything of course we're spoiling the movie. Spoiler alert, we talk about the entire movie and the ending, but I don't want to jump ahead, but I'm going to say this right now that I wish this movie had that prologue vibe throughout.
Yeah, I know that prologue vibe. It was almost like two different directors. It was like somebody directed the prologue and then they're like, yeah, you know what, I'm done, and they're like, all right, dude, here's the movie. You got to start off fresh.
Good short story, like a short movie.
It was a great, dude. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, it's not my final review of the movie, but goddamn, this has got to be one of the coolest prologues I've ever seen. I'm giving this a prologue a 4.5 out of 5, dude. Just the prologue.
Just the prologue, I would agree with you.
Yeah, just the prologue, dude. Did you see my Burger King fucking chicken sandwich review?
I did watch it, bro. How was you liked it, right?
It was good, but you guys can watch that later. We're here to discuss horror movies, not fucking fast food.
Yeah, Kenny had a random you on his
I
Instagram.
think I'm gonna do more of those, dude.
Do it all the time. Every time you eat something new, you should do it, and make it under 3 minutes.
Yes, make it. You know what? You got to be short and sweet. Okay,
Right.
so
Like our trees, which are long and long.
long and yes, long.
They're long,
Long and thick. Long and thick.
strong.
Yes, long and strong and thick. All right, so why don't you give everyone who's watching, let them know, how does this movie begin? The prologue is finally done, and we jump into a brand new fucking story.
All right. Let me see if I can remember this, bro. How it starts. Give me just a little hint here, bro. I watched it yesterday.
So we open up. We open up with a very, very depressed man, and basically we find out that his name is James. Okay, and it opens up with him talking to a girl named there's divorce trauma, and he's talking to Amanda, and Amanda is what is that? Oh, what is DBD game starting? What does that mean? What is DBD? DBD. Dead by Daylight?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Nice. All right. Very nice.
How you like the Cenobites?
I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, Heather can let us know. I haven't seen them yet either.
Oh, okay. That game has a lot of fans, dude. I mean, we had fun playing that game. We still do play it.
Hey, we got the W.
We did. Ran off with the dub.
Right.
All right,
okay.
so
Yeah, go ahead.
we have James basically, and he's talking to Amanda, and Amanda has like this very foreshadowing conversation with him, and she basically tells him everything in life is all about the way you perceive it to be, whether if it's positive or negative.
You know what? This was okay. Thank you for reminding me how this starts. Bunch of gibberish, bro.
It was just like when they were talking.
It's like she's talking, and you're like listening to her, and you're like, what? Like you're talking in circles, you know. And I felt I'm pretty good. I think myself is pretty good at understanding the English language. Okay. I minored in English in college. I think I'm pretty good at it. All right. And then, but I was just trying to like, dude, this is like you're talking in poems here, bro. And it's like,
yeah, no, everybody, dude, she's talking in poems, right? Okay. And it's almost like, who the fuck is the psychologist? Like
right.
you're like this guy is talking. I don't even know if Amanda was his stepdaughter or. You know, we find out that Amanda's real dad passed away from cancer. And then, like, who is James? Is James Amanda's mom's boyfriend? Is it Amanda's mom's ex-boyfriend? Like, what the fuck is going on? There's there's nothing about it. Like, and then here's another reason. Like, is this all fucking, like, is this all made up? Yeah. And we can get into that later. We'll get into that later.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you know, I see the prologue, and then I'm watching this. I'm like, okay, well, when's the 2 and 2 gonna come together? When's this prologue gonna come together?
Empty man. Bro, you look like Wait, hold on, dude. Whenever it does that, it looks like I'm talking to you, and you're like a fucking witness for like a fucking like a witness. And you're a witness protection, and the only thing that's different is your voice is not like super low. Like, you know, when they talk to people like and they change their voice because they don't want their identity. Bro,
you know, those documentaries.
Yes, Drugs Incorporated, dude. Is Ink Incorporated or what is that?
My screensaver goes on, dude, and that's or my my laptop goes to sleep because I got my screen right behind me, and that's
what is forgive me for not knowing this. Is Ink Incorporated?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. I just wanted to ask that.
Yeah, so so anyway, I guess we don't really know what the hell is going on, but then we find out and are you frozen?
No, I'm here.
You look like you're throws it.
That was pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Like, so then we find out basically that she disappeared, right? I'm kind of jumping a little bit ahead. Did I miss anything significant here?
Yes.
Okay. You know, it's the movie kind of ran along in a straight line for me, so I'm gonna probably be jumping around. So I'm gonna need.
James gets a phone call from Amanda's mom, and
Okay.
Amanda's mom goes into her room, and she's like, she has that gasp, you know, like the, and that's when I thought Amanda like was dead. The way that it sounded like, I thought she was dead. She's done, but
Yeah.
she wasn't dead. She was just gone.
Okay.
And what happened is James goes up to the room and finds out that Amanda's missing, and he takes a closer look into the room. He opens up the bathroom, and in blood it says,
Yes.
"The empty man made me do it."
Yeah. Okay.
And we see that a lot. We see a lot of the empty man made me do it a lot in this movie, and they call the police, and you know the detectives are there, and they're like, "Oh, you used to be an undercover agent, huh?" And like they don't really have that much respect for James for some reason. I don't know why, but you never know why. You never know why. And one of like the fat, overweight fucking detectives, looks like a pile of shit. It's the same guy who didn't really give James his respect. Starts snooping through. You know, he's a detective. He can do that. He starts going through like a lot of what Amanda's stuff was. And if I were to ever watch this movie again, and I probably don't think I'll ever do it. There was a part where they're going through her diary, and it says "under the bridge," right? It says "under the bridge," and I thought that she was just like Pearl Jam or something. Like it was just like a whole she was writing lyrics from Pearl Jam.
Wrong band.
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Good
Damn
job.
It. Thank you. Fuck, man. How could my mind go blank on that Pearl Jam?
Dude,
you know what,
bro? The emptiness.
It's it's because Jeremy Spoken. You remember how Jeremy kills himself in front of his kids? So I'm thinking like Under the Bridge, like
such
suicide.
a harmless little fuck.
Yeah.
But we've unleashed the lion.
Damn. Okay. We need to get Horror Movie Dad in the fucking karaoke, dude. All right. So. Very accurate. Okay. So what happens next?
Oh, he starts investigating. He goes to school.
Yep.
Finds her friend, and starts asking her questions about what the hell happened with the girl. What the hell happened? And then her friend explains to what's his name, the detective.
James
explains to James that, and she's looking paranoid. She's like looking around, thinking she sees things while she's in the car talking to him.
We actually see Empty Man for the first time.
Yeah.
Like after Prologue-ish.
Right. Kind of like in the background or something like that.
Hold on. Nutpack says, "Put this man in the booth." Records it like a weirdo.
Oh, dude. Been in the booth plenty of times, and it's been plenty weird. Let me
tell you something. If you guys don't know, Horror Movie Dad is actually featured on a song on the 80s mixtape. If any of you guys can figure out what song that is, I'll give you a special shout out.
There you go. Been in the booth plenty of times, been very weird in the booth as well. So we'll leave it at that. I meant the guy in the movie.
Oh.
McGee's in the house.
Yeah, Iron Loves McGee. I'm in Hayward, guys. This place is a shithole sesh. I found a spot to eat, though. Turn that on while I eat. Nice, dude. Well, enjoy what you're eating. What are you eating right now? All right, hold on. Let me guess.
Where are you at in Hayward? I used to live there.
Heather Loves Horror says, "Oh, I came back just at the right time." Yes, we are. We were just pretty much. We're like just like maybe like 20 minutes into the after prologue.
So anyway,
hold on, Josh. Can you do your Pearl Jam impression again for Jeremy Spoken?
which one? The Who or the other stuff?
The Who.
The Who. Daddy!
Very good. Wait, hold on. So we're trying to figure out, Iron Lungs McGee, are you eating Thai food?
I want to know where you are in Hayward because there's a lot of shitty areas in Hayward.
You said a lot of meth heads over here.
I'm curious what shitty area he's in Hayward because there's a few.
Isn't B Street in downtown pretty shitty?
Oh, downtown's not bad by the movie theater. They've picked that up a little bit. Not bad, but there's other areas around which are pretty bad. So anyway, she tells the story of what her and her friends did on the bridge to summon the Empty Man, the urban legend of the Empty Man. And we find out a little bit more information of this urban legend, which I think is kind of a lame way, a ritual to get this urban legend to come out. I'm off a street, some Chinese bistro place.
I was close.
Yeah. Some Chinese bistro place that went upstairs to a top. Oh, okay.
Well, hey, Iron Lungs.
He might be up. He might be by B Street then, because I know there's some Chinese restaurant that's up top on the second floor.
Iron Lungs McGee, enjoy that food to the fullest while you watch the best that do it. Horror Movie Dad and K. Dinero.
Hey. So you know what?
Josh, do you want to explain how do you summon the Empty Man?
You know what? And I'm going to say this right now. I think it was a lame way to summon somebody. Very lame. Basically, you have to be on a bridge. You have to find an empty bottle on the bridge. You have to blow into the empty bottle where it makes the whoo sound.
Yeah, that was a good sound, dude.
You like that?
That was good.
Okay. And then you have to think of the empty
about
man.
him. Yeah.
Think about him. Okay, like I gotta think about him. Okay, awesome. And then apparently that unleashes him. And then the first night you hear him, the second night you see him, the third night he finds you.
All right, hold on. Nutpack says, wait, so what about that banging girl in the spa? You know what? She was hot. That girl is very good looking. She is very good looking.
We haven't gotten to that.
We haven't gotten to that, but she was really pretty.
But she's the one who's telling this story. Like yes. It's like she tells the story to the old detective or the detective who's not a detective.
All right, so I'm not gonna say it right now because we'll get into what happens on the bridge.
Right.
But so this is what kind of like is very weird about this movie. So you have all these kids, right? They're at the bridge, and Amanda keeps talking about Candyman. She's, and I'm gonna use the word manifesting Candyman.
Not the Candyman.
I mean, fuck the Empty Man. Shit, dude, where's my brain?
Candyman's urban legend is 100 times better than the Empty Man's urban
legend. Why did I say the Candyman?
Because
how many times did I say it right now? Fuck, I got a mirror in here. Anyways, the Empty Man.
Yeah.
The Empty Man. So you got a bunch of kids, they're on the bridge, and they're thinking about, oh, there it is. Are we having an interview with the Empty Man? Oh my God. Okay, so there's a bunch of kids on a bridge, all talking about the Empty Man. But here's the weird thing. Okay, there's like 4 or 5 kids that go down this, like they open up the fucking pothole or the what is that thing? What the fuck is that thing the Ninja Turtles come out of, dude?
The sewer cover?
The sewer cover? Is that what it's called?
Manhole cover. The
manhole. Oh shit. Elizabeth O'Hagan is here.
Oh, long time no.
What up? You know what? Elizabeth O'Hagan actually went and joined my last live with with Guitar Bic, and Guitar Bic actually did the one chip challenge. I don't know if you saw that, but he did it.
Okay.
And Guitar Bic,
I did that too, buddy. How'd it feel?
He did the one chip challenge, and he fucking didn't drink anything the whole way through.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't sip anything, and he was at least on my live for like 45 minutes afterwards.
There you go.
So shout out to Guitar Bic. You had some big stones, bro, for that. And shout out to Elizabeth O'Hagan again. Manhole. Yes, it was a manhole. So the kids come out the manhole, right? And
you have a nice manhole.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, sometimes I put a lot of baby powder on my manhole to make sure that, you know, I don't chafe. But that's a story for another day. Man has hemorrhoids 100%. What the fuck? Oh my God. I'm not that old yet, okay? I am not that old. I know I'm almost pushing 40, but maybe when I'm hitting 50, maybe I have to worry about that preparation age. But dude, those kids come out the manhole and Amanda says, "Oh, you missed the spot." So I'm thinking like, but it was a guy and two girls. And I was like, or no, it was two guys and two girls come out. And I was like, did they just have like a blowjob sesh down there? Because she's like, you missed the spot, obviously. So that raises the question, like, what are you doing down there? But then when we find out later on, were they really setting up something different down there for the future? Because they already knew that they fucked up and they wanted to drag everyone in this whole fucking empty man thing because they knew that they were going to die, right? So they're like, fuck it. You know, misery loves company. So if we're going to fucking die, let's get everybody else in this motherfucker. Because why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
I mean, that's the only thing that I can think of, dude. Like, you know, and you know, now we're at James. James is doing his research. So why don't you let everybody know about James doing his research?
Basically, he finds out that he can't find any friends, and he has no idea where the hell they are. And so he figures out, let's go to this bridge that they were talking about, right?
Uh-huh.
So he goes to the bridge.
And he does it.
Yes. He blows stupid fucking bottle.
Hey, when he did it, did you say, bro, don't do it, dude? Like when he picked up the same bottle, did you tell you what?
You knew he was gonna do it.
I know, but dude, shame on you for whoever the fuck directed this movie. Like, come on, bro. Like the same bottle.
It's such a lame, like, ritual for an urban legend. Like, okay, oh no, here comes the empty man.
And then he like half-asses it and throws the fucking bottle away. Like, but we all knew he was thinking about the empty man.
Blow into a bottle and think of me.
That's
like, come on.
Usually, when I ask somebody to blow into the bottle, I don't ask them to blow into the bottle. I tell them to blow on something else. But,
dude, how did I know that was coming?
You already knew it was coming.
I already knew
no pun intended.
He was going to blow into the bottle once he was on the bridge. Blow bottle bridge.
Like,
beep,
you
beep, 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 blow bottle bridge.
You do have to laugh at the fact that they're on the bridge, right? And like, you have to blow into a bottle to summon the empty man. And then this girl's making jokes about when 4 people come out of a manhole and she says, you missed the spot. Like, there has to be some kind of wordplay or some kind of innuendo about, oh, so you're up here blowing bottles and you're down there blowing dicks. Or maybe it's something different. Maybe they're not blowing dicks and the guys are, getting all up in that, that kitty cat. Who knows? We'll never know.
Yeah, I know. Those guys are empty. Those guys are empty men, so they can never create any freaking offspring.
Okay. What the fuck, dude? Dude, you know what? There was a scene in this movie that I did not like. pissed me off because I never like to see animals get hurt.
Oh,
And
there
there
you
was
go.
this.
Sorry, Iron Lungs. You are in downtown Hayward. Yes, it gets popping at night over there. Pretty good spot. There's some pretty good places to eat over there too.
Dude, I went to the Funky Monkey down there.
Yeah.
And bro, I'm lucky to be alive because I think I was wearing the wrong colors and I was wearing a fucking flannel and there was hella fucking biker
Be
guys in there, dude.
careful down there, man. There's some sketchy shit sometimes.
Dude, I went to the Funky Monkey.
Yeah.
It was like 2 years ago. It was at the same time, and I was dating this girl, Mimi. And shout out to Mimi if you ever watch that. She's really cool chick.
Dude,
But yeah.
Dude, does she have a cafe?
No, she doesn't. Where is Mimi's Cafe?
Is
it Burlingame?
It used to be in Foster City. That shit's gone. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Dude, that was dad joke ever, bro.
So where the hell are we? Okay, so
we're going way off on tangents.
No. I was mad because so basically in the beginning of the movie when all the detectives are at basically Amanda's room, they question the blood on the mirror. They're like, we think this could be animal blood, right? And so, James does his detective work and he goes to one of the girls' home, and he notices that she has all this stuff about this place called the Pontifex Society. And that's what kind of gets James to go into the wormhole about, what the fuck is the Pontifex Society? And this definitely has a lot to do with the movie. But I never like to see dogs hurt or animals hurt in a movie. And that's when they showed this poor dog with its neck slit, and there was like blood in the fucking in the water bowls. So we knew that it's not Amanda's blood. It was actually a dog's blood, but there's somehow Amanda's still alive, and they're in this. Like he's like, okay, there's answers to this riddle and this puzzle, and we know that these kids are gone, but that was not her blood.
Right. Thank you for bringing me back. I think I skipped that part because I never really know what order to go in unless I've seen the movie a few times.
Hold on. The beer and brats.
Do that. Beer and brats.
That's right by the movie theater, right?
Yeah, it's right next to the movie theater. It's across the street from the brewery. Buffalo Bill's Brewery is really good too.
Oh yes, I've been there. And me and Chris went to the beer and brats place because they have hamburgers there too, right?
Yeah, I think so. So.
Me and Savage C went there. It was a cool time. It was a good moment.
Yeah. It was my pick there. Iron Lungs, the Empty Man. So we're saying he was on the bridge and he lifts up the manhole cover because he hears like a ting, like a sound, right? And he goes under the manhole cover and goes down underneath the bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and sees how many were there? 5 kids all hanging.
5 kids. That was disturbing. That was actually that was one of the more disturbing scenes in the movie. But it's like did they use the dog's blood too? You think to write the candy or fucking Candyman?
They must have.
The Empty Man.
Yeah. They must have used the same blood, and they all hung themselves, basically.
So this raises the point. When they first went to the bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did they go under there? They weren't there to get freaky with it. They were there to set up their future. Because they were prepared. Because check this out. The first day, what happens with the Empty Man?
The first day?
Yes.
This. Dude, my screensaver. Hold up. The first day is you hear him, right?
Okay. So what day at that single moment were half of those kids there?
But they didn't blow the bottle yet.
But what if they did before and went to the bridge before? Because think about it. They all do it, right? Maybe while the other kids heard the Candyman, the other ones saw the Candyman. Fuck the empty man. Fucking motherfucker.
I wasn't gonna correct
Jesus
that.
Christ. They break the rules, I think. It only depends on one person, too, because the scene after. I'm just thinking, why did they go underneath the manhole? Because if they were, like, did they have a suicide mission the whole time? Like, I don't understand it. Like,
yeah, I don't know, man. It's
because, and this is the whole thing about perception, and reality, right?
Yeah, this is where the movie starts throwing you around in circles, bro. And it's just like, okay, how long are you gonna fucking spin me on this fucking Ferris wheel and not stop?
So now we get to the shower scene, which Nutsack has been wanting to hear about this whole time.
It was a great scene, by the way.
That was one of the best scenes.
It was
best scenes in the movie.
It was a steam room.
Matter of fact, because you know it's the best scene in the movie. You know what time it is.
Okay, I know what time it is. So I'll set up the scene then. So
set up the scene. Let me get my liquor.
Right. Okay. So the one girl, I don't know her name, that was still alive, that was the daughter's friend. I don't even know these characters' names anymore because it doesn't matter. But so she's in the gym and she goes into the steam room and she gets naked. And yes, tits and ass. And so she's in the steam room, and that's how it plays out. You know, the score starts running up. Won't continue what happens next until Dinero comes back with his liquor so we can take a sip or a shot together to pay homage to this scene. We didn't pay homage to the prologue. The prologue was excellent, but we need to pay homage to this scene. And if you've ever been in a steam room by yourself and closed the door, I don't know. There's something about, I'll go into steam room, so there's something about every time I go into a steam room and close the door that someone locks the door on the other side and I get stuck in the steam.
You get steamed to death?
Yes, dude. Plenty of times, bro. Only when I'm by myself, though. I'm like, dude, because I can't stand the heat that long. I'll be like 5 minutes and I'm out. And it's like, dude, I keep imagining, like, what if someone locked the door and I just died from the heat of the steam room.
Dude, you know what's gross? That when people work out and they go into the steam room after they work out, and it's not like you take a shower and go to the fucking steam room. It's like you got this fucking sweaty swamp ass, and it's hot in there, and you're just like, it's just grody. I don't know.
Dude, it smells like freaking ball sweat in there every time you go in. You open up the door, Ken, you open up the door and it goes, and all this man sweat goes all over your face and your nose.
Someone needs to create a gigantic like nutsack that's a fucking sauna, and like in order to get into the sauna, you don't like open the balls. You have it's like pillows in the sack. You have to lift the balls like up, and then you go into the sauna.
Bro. Jesus.
Fuck, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I'd go in there.
You know who would go? You know what? It seems like Pee Wee Herman would have that, like a secret fucking room in Pee Wee's Playhouse. It's like a nutsack fucking sauna. Oh man, dude, what the fuck? Jesus Christ!
He gets the pinch and pulls it up,
and then you get to fucking make a big ass aluminum fucking foil ball.
Oh God. Okay. Anyway, so I set up the scene, and I'll let you. We'll take our shot, and then I'll let you explain the scene.
All right, hold on. Elizabeth Hagen says it does. I had to go and talk to the employees at my gym about that, and the only ways could describe the smell was telling that it smelled like balls. I mean, I guess balls do have a certain smell.
Sure. All right.
Walt Disney's Pee Wee Herman Nutsack Playhouse. I know, right? We've talked about Disney World, the Jungle Cruise, Pee-wee's Playhouse, fucking nutsack saunas. I mean, maybe it's just us manifesting all these weird. Dude, we're getting telepathic thoughts from a fucking vegetable somewhere telling us about these manifestations.
My next fantasy sports team is going to be called the Nutsack Saunas, bro. All because of you.
Hey, can you picture some fucking old guy, right, with like a really tiny towel, and he's like sitting in the sauna, and like his nuts are just like hanging off the fucking wooden bench, bro. Like, you know when you go to a shrink and they have the fucking those metal balls that fucking go.
Bro, stop putting this picture in my head.
Bro, I'm an artist, man. I have to write my lyrics. I have to come up with these fucking visual fucking words, dude.
Dude,
it's my duty.
It's my duty. Oh man, you'd be great at an open mic session for poems, and just explain that.
Hi, my name is Dinero, and today I have an open mic poem called "The Nutsack Sauna." All right.
Cheers.
I'm laughing. I want to take this shot. All right.
The steam room, and you're going to explain it.
Ah.
All right, bro. Tell us what happens in the steam room.
Heather Loves Horror says, I'm going to dream of testicles tonight. Well, if you do dream of testicles, I hope they're very soft.
Jesus.
All right. So, sauna scene. Sauna scene is the best kill of the movie, hands down. What, Josh, can you look up and can you do your research and find out what was the actress's name and what was her name in the movie so that we can follow up and, that was a good shot. Wow.
Okay.
Wasn't ready for that one.
I will find her while you explain what happened.
Okay, so
found her.
What's her name in the movie and what's her actress name?
Her name in the movie is Davara Walsh.
Davara Walsh.
And her real
weird name
is Samantha Logan.
Samantha Logan. Shout out to Samantha Logan for being freaking hot. You are hot, Samantha Logan. Heather Loves Horror says, I just hope they don't smell funny. Well, Heather Loves Horror, I hope that you dream of soft balls that smell like Old Spice.
Baby powder.
I don't know. Like, if I was going to sleep on some ball sacks, like dreaming that I can't control, I'd hope that they smell like Fiji Old Spice or
dreaming. You had to make sure you said dreaming that I can't.
Because you can't control your dreams, man.
Everybody know that you wouldn't purposely do it.
I hope they aren't hairy. Maybe they're fresh, dude. Fresh testicles.
Dude, we are going down the testicle rabbit hole right now.
Dude, have you ever asked Siri? Have you ever asked Siri? You go, hey, Siri. And she goes, hey, should I take the red pill or the blue pill? Do that tonight. If you guys have an iPhone, do it tonight. See what Siri tells. I can't even speak right now. Says. Nice. LOL on the hair. Laughing my ass off on the scent ideas. Well, hey, man, we don't want smelly nutsack sauna smell.
All right.
So we're in the sauna. What's her name again?
Actress. Do you want the actress name or the character's name?
Character's name.
Davara Walsh.
Okay, Davara Walsh is basically like at an In Shape or like at a YMCA or whatever. And dude, the director does a good job. She gets butt naked, okay? And we see her, and she's very good looking. You respect it. Like, wow, like you're very pretty, easy on the eyes. And she goes into the sauna, and the sauna basically, do the doors lock or no? Or she just closes the door, and the sauna gets more and more filled with steam.
Right.
And wait, yeah. Does the door lock though?
the door doesn't lock, she's not stuck in.
Okay. I'm
Now,
having Final Destination
really
vibes for some reason.
and the way they record, just the cinematography of this is pretty good. But
It was really good because you know what? When it filled with steam, you kind of let your imagination fucking run wild, and you kind of see her face like very vaguely, and then you kind of feel like you see the empty man's face, and you don't know what face you're seeing, and then all of a sudden, the empty man arrives, and I don't know, where did the scissors come from? Did she bring scissors in there? Like explain to me how and why she starts getting stabbed by the empty man, and then it goes to a cut scene, and it's her stabbing her in the face. So it's like these people are basically committing suicide, but they're doing it for some weird reason where it's like,
they don't know they're doing it. They think,
yeah, they've already manifested this idea.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. And this entity is doing it to them, but they're doing it. So,
And this was the best kill scene of the movie.
I don't know how she got those scissors, bro. But
yeah, it was weird. I'm just thinking about that now.
Constant. It was like she kept just going.
Yeah, that was very good. Was that? I don't know if that was CGI. That looked pretty real, dude. And if it was CGI, they did a good job because it looked.
I don't think it was, man.
I don't think so either. It looked pretty fucking real.
If you question if something is CGI, it's probably
it ain't CGI.
Because you're I don't know, unless you're spending tons of money, you got tons of budget to make the CGI perfect. It's kind of hard to tell, the difference.
Wait, hold on. Nutpack says, a quick question: the research tape, was that practical effects?
The research tape?
Oh yeah, the research. We'll get into that. We will get into that because I don't think so. I don't think that was I think that was practical effects too on the research tape. When James goes, we'll talk about that later because we're still we're only at the fucking sauna scene.
Yeah, well, we'll move quickly because after the sauna scene, it's just a fucking mind fuck, and it's like, dude, hurry up. But anyway, so all right, so yes, the sauna kill scene was excellent. Where do we go from here now, Kenny?
I think we're gonna go with James gets infatuated with the what?
El Pokemon's in the house.
Oh, El Pokemon. Hey, I'm having a Halloween party at my house on the 29th. I hope Berta told you because you're invited. It's invite only. Now it's public. So I hope everybody doesn't show up at my house. But hey, it'll be a nice fucking party.
Nice job.
But you know what? If hella people find out, they're watching our shit. So I'm fucking cool with that. All right. Yeah. So shout out to El Pokemon. All right. So James becomes infatuated with this pontifex.
I heard you were going to move it to Saturday.
What?
I heard you were going to move your party to Saturday.
So you can go?
No, so you can come over on Friday.
Oh my God. I'll come to your place Saturday night.
I won't be able to.
Oh. Well, don't worry, Josh. We'll figure something out. Man to man, mono to mono. And this is real talk. The only reason why I did the whole Halloween thing is I really didn't know what you were gonna do. Because remember I asked you if you were gonna do a party, and I was just like, "Fuck, man." So
yeah, I wasn't gonna have a party. I'd mentioned I was gonna have like a get together or something, but I didn't know.
Okay.
When. Yeah.
Well, I'll be there in spirit because I already started inviting people, and this shit's gonna be big at my place. And we will be celebrating your birthday too, and I'll FaceTime you.
Ball sack on your front door that people have to pinch to pull open.
Maybe I'll do that. All right.
All right. Let's go. Let's move on.
So James is infatuated with the Pontifex Society, and he starts doing his research. And so what he does is he actually goes to like a real life meeting. Did you notice that when he went to the beginning meeting, like they had this questionnaire of all these really weird questions, and the girl that was holding it, she looked like she was dead, bro. Like she was so pale, bro. Like that, like tripped me out.
Yeah. You know, right here was when the movie started
going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, going down the rabbit hole too much, and like I was on I was on the freaking around and not stopping, and it was like, dude, is this gonna stop spinning? Yeah, and that's kind of where it started. So a lot of this stuff was a lot of gibberish, a lot of I don't know.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say right now, Josh.
Yeah.
This horror movie dad. I call you Josh because you're one of my best friends, but I gotta say horror movie dad.
That's good.
James had a traumatic event that we don't even know about, that we find out later. James is a broken man, okay? James had a really shitty birthday in the beginning of the movie too that sucked. Remember when he was at the Mexican restaurant and he was by himself and they must have ID'd him and they sang happy birthday to him? It was so depressing, bro. He just sat there and like everybody's like, happy birthday to you. And like this little kid in like the other booth like cups up. He's like looking at him and he's like, fuck, dude, my life sucks, bro.
What your name was. Normally, like you go get your birthday, you sung to, they go, oh, what's your name? Oh, my name's Josh. Oh, okay. And then they sing happy birthday. They didn't even ask him. They said happy birthday.
No, they just hit him with the surprise happy birthday, bro.
And they said, dear customer. Happy birthday. I'm like, really? You're not even
okay.
Name?
So James was addicted to sleeping pills. Okay. So at one point in the movie, Six the Chapter just joined. What up, Six the Chapter? We are talking about Empty Man right now. And we're about a little bit more than halfway through the movie.
We're about 75% through.
Yeah, we're about 75% through.
75%.
This is when I think James starts to realize that he's manifesting ideas in his head that are not real. And that's when I think he starts to lose sleep because he's not taking his pills. He's not I think at this point in the movie, there's things that are happening that we are seeing because James is experiencing it because he has lack of sleep. And when you have lack of sleep, you start hallucinating. You start seeing things that aren't real. And I think at this point of the movie is when James goes down the rabbit hole, and so does the rest of this fucking movie.
Hey, dude, how fucking long is he gonna follow people?
Dude, all he does is follow people.
Of him just following people. I'm like, dude, you could have cut this down to at least a 5-minute scene. He's like following people for 20 minutes. I'm like, let's go! Jesus!
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I did my research. I did my due diligence. There was 3 or 4 times in this movie when he's just following people and I had to press fast forward, dude.
Right.
I'm like, dude, what are you fucking doing? How much fucking video are you gonna do of a guy getting in his car, fucking driving somewhere, looking at someone get in the car, following them, looking at a map, going to a fucking cabin, opening a fucking door in the cabin with nothing in it? It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Bro, it was dragging. It was dragging so hard.
There was there was a part I want to say at 75%, right where we're at right now. I was struggling, bro. I was struggling to stay awake, dude. So I had to slap myself in the face.
Dude, I was laying in my bed. I was starting to fall. I caught myself falling asleep. I got up and I ate some candy.
Yeah, from the Candy Man.
I got this Reese's bag, Halloween bag.
What did the Candy Man do to his candy?
With the Candy Man?
When he gave out candy to kids in the movie Candyman, he did something to the candy.
Wait. The original Candyman movie?
Yes.
He gave out candy to kids?
There was a Candyman that I'm gonna hold on. There was a scene where who was the girl's name in Candyman when she does all the research? Well played, dude. There was a scene in Candyman. What was her name? What was fuck? Can you please look this up? What was the girl's name in Candyman? I have to ask you because
is it Elizabeth? Oh, dude,
Ashley Madison is the actress.
Yeah, I know. What was her name? Elizabeth?
Not neither. Yes, it was Elizabeth. No, not Nutpack. Oh, Helen. It was Helen. Damn.
It's always been you, Helen.
Sweets to the sweet, baby.
Yep.
All right. Helen opens up candy in Candyman, and she finds out that there's something inside the candy. What did the so-called either the real Candyman that said, "I'm the Candyman, bitch,"
Yeah.
or was it, or was it?
No, he doesn't say that.
Candyman?
He says, "Heard you looking for Candyman, bitch."
So bad. Fuck. But what was in the candy horror movie, Dad? Do you remember?
Was it a bee?
No, it wasn't a bee. There was something special about the Candyman that would hurt kids.
You got me, bro.
What could you put in candy that
Razor
could potentially what?
Razor blades.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so now back to Empty Man.
I remember. I kind of remember the scene now.
Because she cuts.
I'm not to be cool about it. I kind of remember it now.
Because she opens up candy. Remember, she goes into the same. She goes into the same room, right? Where was it?
Okay.
Ruthie?
I remember. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. Not Nutpack. Not needles in the candy bucket. It was razor blades in the candy, and she cuts herself. She opens up a candy, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And it was actually like a razor blade stuck in the sucker. But So back to where we're at.
Him following everybody. And
him following everybody.
But I gotta say, I might be jumping ahead or whatever from what you're thinking. I did kind of like the whole bonfire.
It's a picture of Tony Todd. Surprise, motherfucker. No, he would actually be like this. Surprise, motherfucker. It was always you, Helen. What does he say? Hold on. He says, "Helen, I want you to be my victim."
Yeah.
And then he goes like this. Then he goes. Remember that?
When he flies out the window.
Yeah.
When he flies out the window, he's like.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Do you think we could both do it simultaneously at the same time? Are you ready?
All right, let's try it. Ready?
All right, you ready? All right. In the count of three, me and Horror Movie Dad will be reenacting Tony Todd. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, dude. Oh fuck.
Yep, he did sound like Sergeant Dots.
Oh yeah. Surprise, mother. Dude, you remember on Vine, there's that one guy that went like this. He's all, "Some fries, motherfucker."
Yeah.
And he's all, and then he was a judge. He goes, "All rise, motherfucker."
Yep. Yep.
And then he's like at McDonald's. He goes, "Some fries, motherfucker." Dude, hey, he knew the whole time. He's like, "Man, this crazy white boy, I don't."
Oh yeah. Oh, by far
this crazy white boy, I don't trust him, man.
He's one of the best. I was upset when they killed him off.
I know, man. Well, dude, he knew, man.
Right.
It's or is it Dokes? I don't remember.
Right. Yes, not Dots. It's Dokes.
Dokes, yes. All right. So where the hell are we at, bro?
I'll start us off. There was one scene I liked though when he was watching the bonfire and all those people around the bonfire. I thought that was kind of cool.
Dude, they hella ripped off Midsummer though.
They did.
Like, I got Midsummer vibes, dude. I was like, man, like really, like y'all dancing around the fucking fire. You should have backed off just a little and proved he had gotten Dexter. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Heather. He should have backed off. He was too
motherfucker about it. He was too motherfucker.
Yeah, he was too into it, man. Like if he would have just backed off, I think he would have been able to live his life.
He always had the squinty eyes, bro. He's always like this. Motherfucker.
Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker.
And his lips were always out. He's always like this.
Dude, this yeah. That
Motherfucker.
was that was a good scene too, though, when James went to the campsite, right?
Yeah.
Dude, and how come every fucking movie, how come in every movie you always gotta go into the forest with the weird map and you find a cabin and it's like got all the clues to your fucking answers? It's like, how many movies do you have to fucking figure out to get into a car to go to a fucking secluded forest? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning and you go into a house that's not even locked. Or
Yeah.
if it is locked, you break the fucking window and you open the door from the other side and there's a file cabinet with all these fucking names in it. And guess whose name's in it? The fucking person you're looking for. Like, oh, fuck.
Dude, I'll bring it back again. I really liked when he went during the campfire where he took a step back and then everyone took a step forward.
Oh, that was good.
And he
That
does
was
it
good.
again,
That gave me a little bit of anxiety.
and he
It
does it
did.
again, and it happens again. And he's like, "Oh hell no!" And he just starts running.
But dude, okay. I think that's all made up, bro. I think he's going to these places and he's met like look, right when Amanda in the beginning of the movie said, like, you either manifest positivity or negativity.
Right.
And I think that because of lack of sleep, he's not taking his medication. He's knee deep in this fucking disappearance case, and he's just like he's seeing shit, bro. Like, you don't. And this is like, again, this is part of the movie. What the fuck? This is where the movie goes into the fucking rabbit hole, and we don't even know what the fuck is going on, dude.
And
What the fuck?
you know, I'm kind of right at this moment. It's like I didn't give a fuck anymore. I was over it. I was done. I'm like, just have the movie end.
Yeah.
This movie's trying to be sophisticated and it's not. And it was like, all right, let's just end it. You know what I mean? So, whatever else you want to say about it, Kenny, or any other scenes?
I thought it was very weird.
Go right.
They had some. I thought it went like. It went to a turn where it's just like, okay, this movie is just absolute bullshit. When he finds Amanda in like this hospital with some guy that's in a coma, and all of a sudden this guy in a coma in a vegetative state is telepathically telling these kids what to fucking do. That's when I knew, like, James is off his rocker. This is not real. This is his brain just fucking with him the whole fucking time.
Right.
Dude, Danny Perez, shout out. Did you shit out that chicken, Kenny? No, not yet. Not yet, okay?
Nut Pack, yes it is. It's the same guy from the beginning. It's when the movie came full circle right there. When the guy in the coma is the same guy from the prologue.
Fucking Paul?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
The dude in the coma is the same dude who was in the prologue that survived.
He did not look like Paul at all.
It was Paul.
Wow. Okay, kind of makes sense now.
So it comes full circle.
Okay, it comes full circle, and guess what? Fucking James shoots him, and then he walks out the fucking room. And keep in mind, it was 3 o'clock in the morning when that happened.
Right.
And they all bowed to fucking James, and the credits roll. Movie's done.
You know, you can talk this all you want, but it was just a bunch of gibberish, as I said before. So,
all right, now hold on. Before we do our review, I think we should invite Nutpack to see what his review is.
Okay, there we go.
We can do all three of our reviews because. I don't know. Do you have to invite him, Josh, or how does that work?
Nutpack, if you want a request to join, or maybe I can do that to you. I can invite you. I'm inviting you right now. If you want to join, go ahead. If not, no worries. It is up to you.
There he is.
There he is.
Flesh.
What up, man?
Not much. What about you guys?
All right. Who wants to go first?
Go ahead. We'll let our guests go first.
Nutpack, go ahead. I want to hear your.
Thank you for letting me on, and also some of my comments were from behind. I wasn't trying to throw anything at you guys. I mean,
no, you're good, man. It's all good.
I was also, before I start this, the 80s album that you mentioned, you said that he was it, Horror Movie Dad was in. What, you said, guess what song it is, and you'll win a thank you or whatever. And I just wanted to ask one quick question. I mean, maybe this might be unfair. Is it a hook, ad-lib, or a verse?
It's a verse.
Oh, fuck. I mean, I want to say girls just want to have fun, but then it's like, I don't know. You guys are going to have to give me the answer. But
you're going to have to listen to it. You're going to have to listen to it.
I just did.
On it.
I won't tell you since it's Kenny's album. I can't tell you. It's up to him to tell you if he wants to.
Okay.
You know what? I don't even know if
I'll give you all three.
Hold on. I don't even know if the credits. I don't even know if you're credited on there, Josh, because
I'm not
on the hard copy. Was I credited on the hard copy?
Yes, you were credited on the hard copy.
Okay,
but on the SoundCloud, I don't know if you're credited. But there's a few songs. There's a few songs on there where you can kind of guess, but it's not the hook.
Okay, so it's not a hook; it's a verse.
A verse.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm gonna have to go with. I'll just give you three guesses right now. I mean, I want to say "Send Me an Angel," but it's not the first song. I want to say it's not the first song. It's not the last song, which I can't get the first song, but I want to say "Send Me an Angel" and the first song are in tie for the first one, and then it's either like, I mean, I'm going down the list here. Girls Just Want to Have Fun or White Wedding, but then there's Teen in Love. And then I skip a few, and it's No Barfing on the Dance Floor. So I don't know, it's 4 or 5, but I just can't. I don't know which one.
Well, I'll let you think about it.
It's one of those.
Okay.
But
okay.
Research is good, man.
And I'm not looking at credits or anything. Okay, but so back to the movie. The movie, it's been tripping me out. My name is James. So my real name is James. So
what's up?
Thank you, James.
What's your name?
Yeah.
I'm just so used to calling you Nutpack, bro.
All right. Yeah. But the movie itself, the prologue was very good. The kills were very orientated, and I just want to say it gave me this Fight Club vibe, and then kind of this psychological horror vibe, like you guys were saying at the end there. And then I was like, well. But that was the same guy, so they were all praying to him, and then who knows? And then also that's where it's like we might as well have ripped a movie out of a different movie. So I don't really know where I stand on it, but out of 5, the movie itself, cinematography, score, everything combined, I'll give it. I mean, dad rating probably. I'm in between 3 2.5. I'll give it a 2.5 because, like you say, you can't be in between. And I feel like it could have been better if it wasn't as, like you said, it's not gibberish. It's not. They're dragging, and it's like, come on. Like, I mean, I hardly finished the movie before the live, so. But I got tons of notes on it, and I mean, I like the kills. The kills were probably my favorite parts. And the twists could have been a little bit more, but that's my review, 2.5.
I like it. Genuine review from James himself.
Yeah, James himself.
Nice. It's I guess I'll go before you, Kenny, since we always go who chose to watch it. For one, I wish I chose something else to watch.
I mean, it's fun. You know what though? It's fun talking about it. That's cool. We all watched the movie and we get to discuss it, and we all went through it. So it's like an experience.
It is. It is. And I'll echo what you said, James. The prologue was excellent. The kills were great. I liked that bonfire scene. But like I said, it spun me around in circles too much. And, I was trying to think about it. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need to think about this because it doesn't really make any sense anyway. And I think they're just doing that on purpose to make us think about it. But I'm gonna give it the same rating you did. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars.
Oh wow.
Almost thinking about giving it a 2, which is
Wow. Okay.
low, but I didn't do it because of that prologue scene, and so that gets an extra half. So I'm sticking with my 2.5.
Solid score.
Yep.
Uh,
All right, K. Dinero.
I'm going to give the prologue a 4.5 out of 5.
Right.
So I'm going to give the whole movie, if the prologue is 4.5 out of 5, I am going to give, man, dude, I 2.5 is good, but I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5.
Wait. Before you go, think of a 2.5 is the middle ground of a 5-star rating. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 2.
Give it 2.
I'm going to give it a 2.
All right.
Yeah. I honestly feel like changing it. I feel like changing it to 2.
I'm going to give it a 2, right? Because the prologue was epic, but there was a lot of emptiness in this movie. And there, you know what? Hold on. I'm actually going to give it a 2.5 now that I think about the sauna scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sauna scene was the best kill of the movie, and the prologue was excellent.
Right.
The rest of the movie was shit. So I am going to give it. I'm making an executive decision. 2.5 out of 5.
Wow.
The sauna scene saved it.
We all got to score then, bro, because you think is half the movie good in your eyes?
You know what? The prologue was fucking 30 minutes. So
What?
Yeah. It was 40. I thought it was 40 or something.
The prologue was hella long, bro. It's like the longest prologue ever.
So all you gotta do is think the half the movie was good and half of it was shit, so you get a 2.5.
I give it a 2.5.
Well, I can head out of here. I know you guys are ending your review, and I could stay, but all I want to you did bring up a good point there. It's very empty, and I'm not sure that's the word I would use, but if you're putting that to the movie and with the shit that they've churned out in between the good stuff, it is very empty. They hit it right on the nose. So, right. I mean, if that's what they were going for, dude, I don't think they were. I think they were going for, a bigger, movie. But the fact that it's so empty, it does make sense to me, honestly. Like, I'm not calling it bad. It's, like you said, middle ground. But, yeah, I'm stuck in between a 2 and a 3 now.
Right. Did they do it on purpose? Did they make the movie?
That's what I'm thinking now. So now it's got me. But then that's what the whole movie's about. So then it's like, it's,
right. So
yeah, they've been doing that the whole time.
Not us thinking about it. So maybe that's the right way to go.
Yeah, but
and then when you think about it, right?
Yeah,
we really never discussed the fact that James had a traumatic moment where his wife and his kid died, right? Remember, there was a moment where, he had an empty part of his life where we didn't know until the end. And then it's like it goes from the prologue to a very depressed fucking ex-fucking undercover cop who's empty. I mean, if you think about it, right? Like the whole scene where he's at the restaurant by himself and it's his birthday just shows you a whole lot about, dude, would I ever be by myself on my birthday at a restaurant? Hell no. Like, that is empty as fuck.
But that's what they're trying to fulfill, maybe.
Yeah.
That's my dream on my birthday, dude. I want to
be Yeah, exactly, right?
From a busy dad's perspective.
I'm just kidding, man.
But, well, I have a question, quickly. What about the director? And he's also on the credits, the writing credits, too, David Pryor. Like, what are his, because I'm like on the IMDb, but I don't see much.
I think he's either way smarter than we think.
Yeah,
like either he's like super smart and he's just fucking with us because we're trying to understand what level of manifestation. He wants us to manifest. I mean, fucking say the word. Manifestate. I don't even fucking know
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Manifest,
Right? Yeah.
manifestation.
Jesus Christ. Like, he's either way smarter than us and he's like basically poking fun of us because we're not as smart as him, or he just like came up with a really crappy Candyman idea. That's it. That's
Fair
all
enough.
It's the latter.
Yeah, I have a few questions. I mean, I'd love to ask. Like, I know Dinero reviewed it himself, but what did you think? Did you see the new Candyman?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. So here's my thing. Here's my
Or
thing about the new Candyman.
also the new Halloween that's coming out. What I don't know. What do you guys
I
what do
want to
you
watch
think
it.
about
I want to
that?
watch it for sure
And then
because I saw the
any
last
other
one.
movies or anything else that you guys just those three, and then
I really liked the last Halloween, and I want to see the new Halloween in theaters because they really nailed it. It's got Jamie Lee Curtis in it, and I know John Carpenter is involved in it. So
Cody Carpenter.
Right.
Yeah.
He helps him with the score too. His son helps him do the score now.
no
Too.
way, I didn't know that.
Dude,
Yeah.
hit up on Spotify. You can search John Carpenter, and he's got. I think his son helped him do the score for Halloween for the last Halloween movie.
Yeah,
Dude,
but that
my
was just my
favorite, my
three questions, like about just to both of you, like the what do you think? And yeah,
I haven't watched the new Candyman yet, and I haven't done it because Kenny told me I wouldn't be happy with it. So
yeah, probably not.
I'm kind of keeping it off. I will eventually watch it, but I'm holding off on it. For sure, I'm gonna watch that new Halloween the Halloween Kills, because it's on Peacock, and I actually pay for Peacock, so I'll be watching that when it comes out for sure.
Oh, not in theaters, but I assume you have a theater set up, so it's somewhat similar, right?
Yeah.
I will say this. I will say this. For the viewers who are watching this
The Halloween,
Instagram Live.
or this movie,
Hey man, you're
and
the worst.
the Empty Man.
Hey bro, I think you got
Well,
tested
you know what? Life is like a movie, right? It's just all about what we manifest.
right.
Anyways, for people who have never seen the first Candyman, I highly recommend watching the new Candyman and then watching the original. That's all I gotta say.
All right.
Tony Khan. But what about Halloween? What do you think about that, Kate and Arrow? And then I guess I'll head out. I mean, I can't even remember what my last question was.
I liked the last Halloween, and I can't wait to see the new one. And there's on the previews, it shows, I think, Jamie Lee Curtis holding his mask. So it's like might be the first time you ever see his face. So I'm like kind of like, but have we ever seen? Josh would know. Have we ever
Didn't
seen
you see?
Michael Myers'
Yeah,
face?
you have seen Michael in what was it? It was one of those not spin-offs, but it was Halloween 2 or 3, and then it was like there was a name after it. Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck. You kind of see which one is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's that one, and he looks like just like a normal guy.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a normal guy. There's nothing crazy. Not like a Jason Voorhees type thing.
Yeah, but it was really weird because the guy's been burnt and crispified by that. I think it was 2 or 3, and I can't remember. It was, fuck, I wish I had some on the tip of my tongue, but yeah, no, I just can't.
Yeah, it's not 3, because 3 is when they did that spin-off. There might be a number. It might be a number 4.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan.
But you do see his face, so it's like that's what I'm just wondering. Like, what do you think? Like, I like, cause like, what are they gonna do next? Like, Freddy. Like, what do you think they're gonna do next? Right? Like, that's my only thing. Right? Like, I love to think about that type of stuff because this new Halloween, I didn't even know about it till a month ago. Like, have they even been? Is there any press about it? Like, what?
Yeah,
what are they gonna do next?
Like Jamie Lee Curtis, her character, she actually is in search of him, and she goes after him, and that's kind of the whole aspect of this movie that's coming.
Dude, Jamie Lee Curtis looks just like Carol from fucking The Walking Dead.
Good call.
Like, because Carol in the new Walking Dead, she's got the long hair. Like, I was swear to God, like I seen Jamie Lee Curtis, and I was like, whoa, dude, Carol, like I was like, is that Carol or Jamie Lee Curtis? Fuck.
The good call.
Right? Cause the hair, it's the fucking hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
By the way, I can't wait after when we're done with this, I'm going on Netflix and I'm about to fucking wrap up season 10. I got a lot of catching up to do on The Walking Dead, dude.
Holy fuck, season 10.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
You do got a lot of catching up.
I know.
Any recommendations though for like somebody who wants to watch some like I guess I could ask you the most unfair question like top this is my favorite thing top 3 top 5 horror movies but like it's an impossible question to ask so like any recommendations on somebody who's just I guess
Well, we did, me,
Talk about
Josh,
movie show.
we did a top 5, right?
We did do a top 5.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been wanting to. The only review I haven't watched of your guys is Midnight Meat Train because I haven't seen the movie and I want to see that.
I recommend
But
watch that movie.
my friend recommended me The Place Beyond the Pines. That's a good one too.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm into horror movies. I'm always on this thing, so yeah. Love watching you guys.
Dude, did you see? Hold on, horror movie dad. Have you seen? You just posted it as your first movie on your 31 Days of Horror. The sea movie.
Oh, Humanoids from the Deep.
Have you seen Humanoids of the Deep? Oh,
No.
I'm gonna watch that shit.
Old school 1980s.
I think,
Yeah,
James, you'll like Humanoids of the Deep for sure.
What were you gonna say though? Horror movie dad or Josh, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Have you seen Shutter Island?
I had, and you know what? I'm really into there was another movie just like Shutter Island. I think it's just called The Island.
Okay.
And my friend told me to watch it, and he says it's like absolutely fucking nuts, and it's got Leo in it, and I'm like, what? Like,
Island?
Dude,
yeah, The Island, and he says it's like one of his favorites, and I'm like, wow.
It's very underrated, and it was never had a lot of press either. But
Hold on. Heather Loves Horror says, I want to review The New Kids. They're making a New Kids movie?
I think it's called The New Kids.
New Kids.
New Kids movie.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about the kids movie that came out when we were younger.
No, Kids? Oh my God.
James, have you seen Kids?
Kids? No,
Yeah.
I've never seen. All these classic ones that you guys review. Like, oh fuck, I gotta write all this down. I mean, you guys gotta message me this stuff, man. Like,
What's the New Kid? What's the New Kids?
What, Kenny?
What is the New Kids?
What is the New Kids?
I thought the original Kids is with Rosario Dawson.
We're not talking about that movie, bro.
Oh fuck, I'm so lost.
But any horror movies, I guess you guys are excited for. I mean, it's hard to be excited for new ones because
dude, I'm excited for a lot of shit. Hold on. Heather Loves Horror says I think we should do a review on it together. Is it Mary or Marie? Mary. Okay, I'm down. Heather, set it up. Horror movie dad, set it up. And James, if you want to enter too, we will set it up and we'll do it.
Oh heck yeah, man! I mean, whenever I just you guys are doing your thing out here. I love just watching and just going to bed, you guys. But anyways.
I'm definitely down to do a review on the new fucking Halloween movie that comes out. But like, we got to watch that in theaters. So I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure we can come up with a movie soon that we could all do. Just do our research.
Heather, I'm in for sure. We can do that. So we'll set it up sometime soon to do that review, and we'll get our third D3 with the May Queens.
Hell yeah!
So, but I also want to see Don't Breathe too. I haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen that either. Yeah. And I saw the first one, and it was pretty good.
Yeah. Hold on. Heather says, I don't know if it's considered an exploitation film, but it reminds me somewhat of The Last House on the Left. Okay, cool. Well, let's set it up and we can do it.
Yeah, but I would say my favorite movies are psychological horrors. So like anything, I mean, like that. I'm really into time movies too, but I mean, we're talking about horror movies here. So, I mean, it's just hard to sit there and watch it. But yeah, I would say like anything, like what are you guys hyped for? Like, what do you guys want to see? Like, you want to see Friday the 13th or like, what are we talking here? What would be
Just
the
wait, hold
goat?
on.
What would be
Movies
the
in general,
goat
or
movie?
movies in
Like
general, or movies coming
no,
out?
like what would be like something that like maybe they've revived or they haven't that you would like 100% go and see instantaneously?
I want to do a review on the actual Evil Dead that they remade.
That's a great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That reboot. Excellent.
I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it.
I'm gonna go the opposite question you said, James. You asked like something that you're looking forward to
I gotta take a leak. I'll be right back.
that you want to see. There's something that actually, I'm sure a lot of the horror movie community might agree with me, is that they are rebooting The Lost Boys, and I am not happy about it.
So I have no idea what that is, but I could Google
Okay.
this.
If you haven't seen The Lost Boys, it's a vampire movie. I recommend watch it. It's one of my favorite movies. So
I love vampire movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they're rebooting it. So be sure if you ever watch the reboot of Lost Boys, you need to watch the original first, so you know that it's actually.
Yeah, for sure. But so that's the reverse. That's the opposite. I mean, that's what
on you.
I wouldn't be mad, but I would be upset if they rebooted Final Destination because I know it's just going to be a CGI slasher. And what's made me really mad is the Saw. So the new Saw, I would ask. I mean, like, I would want your guys' opinion on it, but I mean, like, I wouldn't even want you to make a D3 out of it. Like, it's just like, it's Chris Rock trying to act, and it's like doesn't work. Like, I mean, it's cool, but I just watched like the recent because also shout out to Guitar Bick. He's told me he's like. When we were all sitting there on live one time, he's like, oh, yeah, I asked, what's your top horror movie? He said Aliens, right? And I've never seen it, so I just recently watched it. And I was hating on him for it at first, but then I realized I was like, oh, shit. Like, a lot of those are practical effects, I assume, right?
Yeah, Aliens is one of the fucking greatest
and
movies
like
ever.
that shit was crazy. And then like the amount of times they just did this like whole Halloween, like Friday the 13th thing with it, where it's gone. This is the last one, and it's like that's the whole thing that like really gets me. But I mean, in personal opinion, I mean, are you at? If you want my answer on a movie I don't want to see, but I do, is the new Saw. I want to see a Saw done the way Saw, like the original Saws were done, where there's a twist that fucking like it just makes you trip out, right? Like
Josh,
I love.
Josh, can you do the Saw music impression? I'm putting
It's
you on the
so
spot,
good.
bro. I'm sorry, dude.
You gotta put that on a rap beat.
I've done that for you before, haven't I? That's why you're asking me.
When we go camping, we get all fucked up, bro.
Shit.
I gotta think about how it goes. I gotta think of the melody real quick, and I gotta get in the groove, bro.
You can't do like, all that at once. Yeah, that's before that though. It's more...
Dun 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 dun.
Very good, bro. Wow, dude.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to James' question. So there have been rumors that they are going to either make a sequel or reboot The Thing, and John Carpenter is supposed to be involved. Now, if that is going to be if that's going to happen, that's what I'm really excited for. It's never going to be better than the original, of course, but if John Carpenter's involved and it's like an actual sequel, I'd be like the most excited person ever to actually watch that. And that's that was so my true like go-to. That's what I want.
Yeah, obviously, but like I mean, like expectations would be just like astronomical, and like so it's like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Right. I heard that when they did the first Thing remake, they actually had practical effects, but they weren't
prequel.
Prequel. Sorry. When they did the Thing prequel, that they actually did practical effects, but the director didn't like it, so he replaced everything with CGI. Like, bro, you had one fucking job, dude.
Right?
You had one job, bro, and you took everything away from what made The Thing one of the best fucking movies ever. You redid the movie, you did a prequel to the movie, and you had all sorts of practical effects, and you said, you know what? Let's just do CGI at the last minute. You fucking idiot. Like, what the fuck are you thinking?
Right.
Yeah, too much.
In my damn head.
I do
All
want
right.
to say I've shouted horror movie Dado and Dinero multiple times, but all my friends I've sent them to like I send them like your videos or whatever, even if it's random, they don't have any idea what it's about. And your intros, just keep it up. Like I fucking love that shit.
Thanks.
Some of them are creepy, man, but like most of the time you're like, you know, you hit it's dad, and like my friend, he just got caught on it. He's like, I love that shit. You'll watch it just
Dude,
for
there's a
that.
guy
Awesome.
at my work.
I
There's a guy at
appreciate
my work,
it,
Big
man.
Sal. My buddy Salvador. He's this big Italian guy, and I love him to death. He wears hella gold, and his family used to own a pizza joint in fucking San Jose. And he always goes up to me, and like I'm at work, and like we're baling cardboard. It's like, you know, a rough day. Like people call out sick, and like, you know, I'm just doing my job. And he'll come
Yeah.
up to me and look at me straight in the face, and he goes, "It's Dad." I'll be like, what the fuck?
That shit would make your
How you
day,
know
even
about
if you're
that
having a
shit?
shitty day. You can't have a bad day after that.
I was like, all right, Sal, you made my day. Oh, shit,
Look
look at that. Look at that, bro.
Dude, look at that young Dinero face.
Look at that
Oh,
fucking.
dude.
Or sorry, look at that.
Harry, look at that
young. Hold on.
Try and do it. All right, there it is. There it is. Maybe it might need a little trim up, but you know, there it is.
Right?
Oh,
It's funny, when I
fuck.
lost my hair on my head, it went all to my face. I don't know what the fuck, dude. Can't explain that.
Yeah. Fuck it, but yeah, I don't know. Thanks.
So Josh,
Dude.
James, hey,
Yeah.
I think this is a really good D3, and you know, James, if you want to, you know, join us the next time we do it, you're more than welcome to, man. This is like,
Oh yeah,
this is cool,
for sure.
bro. Really appreciate
For
your
sure.
help, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, I try. I'll be out here with the research, but if you guys want to, like, you know, just give it like a 3 minutes for sure, I don't mind joining. I don't want to take away from your content.
Your presence is
Cool.
always welcome, just with everyone else that comes on our live, you know.
True that.
For sure.
James, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
nice to finally meet you, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how to. I guess I'll just have to exit out of this, but I could definitely just hop out if you guys want to do the ending or whatever.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, for sure. It was nice talking, bro.
Yeah, for
James,
sure.
this is for you,
Peace out,
bro.
Have a good one.
Bro.
This is for you, dog. Thank you. All right.
All right, Dinero. So we have anything else to say here?
Excuse me.
I guess we'll bring it back to Empty Man. Is there any final thoughts we have to say about Empty Man?
Final thoughts. Prologue was awesome. Sonic scene was awesome. Yeah, I don't know. If there's an Empty Man 2, I don't know if I'm going to see it, dude.
Very true. I probably wouldn't watch it either. So hopefully we get a better movie. We're kind of 0 for 2 here with these last 2 movies, bro. It's your choice next. Hopefully we do something good. Or at least we get Gino on, the PR director of EA, and talk about the new Dead Space game. That would be sick.
You know what? I think for my next movie, I'm going to do a movie that we all like. And it'll be a lot easier for us to, talk about the movie. And I think I want to do a movie that we've all seen so that people who are watching our D3 can all join at any single moment. So if James wants to join, if Heather wants to join, if anyone else wants to join, we'll let it happen. And we can just it'll be a movie that I think we can all agree that's either a 4 or a 5. And we can just all talk about the movie. And it'll be real easy. And I think because it's Halloween and because, why the fuck not,
Good call, bro.
And I will say this. First week of November, because I think that's how the way it has been. I think the first week of November, we're still going to have our special Halloween edition where we get to dress up. And if anybody else wants to dress up, because you know what? Halloween lives, bro. Even though it may not be Halloween, it could be the first week of November or the second week of November. We're still celebrating Halloween.
The day after the whatever the D3 is that's after Halloween is the
That
one where
will be our special Halloween episode.
Right, that's where we dress up for, just to let all of you know that Halloween is year-round.
Empty man. All right. Yeah. So Heather, James, aka Nutpack, if you guys want to join, and look, anybody, we will fucking do this. We will do a fucking special Halloween episode, man. I love it. Great idea.
I kind of liked how we did it too, to where, you know, we talk about the movie, unless we're doing something for sure where it's everybody discussing it like we did with the May Queens. I kind of like if anyone ever wants to jump in towards the end of our D3s and just give like a 3 to 5 minute opinion about what we're talking about, or just about anything. I'm way down.
How many is the horror movie dad? How many is the max that we can how many is the max that you could allow in a live room?
I think it's 4 right now still.
Okay, so what we'll do is maybe we can do we'll do a whole, like, we can invite people in and out, and then we'll just talk. We'll have a fucking super cool Halloween. Are you sure it's 4? I think it's more than that, bro.
I don't know. I haven't seen more than 4, so I don't know if it can do that. I haven't tried, and I'm not sure. So
okay.
We've done 4 before with the May Queens, with Heather and Heather Loves Horror, and
shout out to the May Queen.
Shout out to the May Queens. Heather Loves Horror. She's in the building right now, and Mary Gray. If you guys don't know about them, check them out.
Shout out to Mary. She's really. Hey, Mary's got some really good content, and she fucking puts it down, bro. Puts it down, and she represents Cleveland like a boss.
Like bone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, but yeah, dude, this was a good one, Kenny.
I think this is a really. I think this is the best. This is the best D3 since I think our last top 5 horror movies.
Right.
I'm gonna put it up there, man.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one.
And it was super random, and it was super, like, you know, it really, we didn't really do that much promo on it, and like you guys came to watch us, and that makes it, that's the world to us, man. Like,
yeah, we had a good amount of viewers today.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So, but I like the idea. So, so stay tuned for our next D3, whenever it's going to be and whatever it's on. I like towards the end, what we're going to do is we're going to open it up at the end. And if anyone wants to jump in and say their 2 cents, we'll let that happen. So, but we'll see you next time. And if you're just joining or you only joined halfway through, don't worry. This will be on my IGTV within the next 10 minutes. You can watch it from beginning to end. And then probably in the next 3 to 5 days, this will be on my YouTube channel, Dad Watches Horror Movies. So check out that YouTube channel too. This is my man, K. Dinero. I am Horror Movie Dad, and we are signing off. Any last words, K. Dinero?
Let me do a real quick shout out. I want to give a shout out to Elizabeth O'Hagan. I want to shout out to Guitar Big, Heather Loves Horror, Nutpack. I want to shout out to Sixth the Chapter. I want to shout out to Iron Lungs McGee. I want to shout out to everybody that joined us tonight. You guys are the reason why we do this, and that's why we do it, man. So until next time, peace, love,
respect.
Here.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.